Hello Aquarius, welcome back to Royal Mystic for your July 16th through 31st, 2018 reading. If this is your first time tuning into my channel, this is a collective reading for all Aquariuses, which means multiple thousands of people. That means some of the things I say may not ring 100% true to you. There are messages here for everyone, every Aquarius out there. And whoever tunes in is supposed to watch this. So if it doesn't ring true to your heart, leave it. It's for another Aquarius who's also watching. Throughout the reading, there will be many times where it tunes in, and you should watch the whole thing in its entirety. Thank you for all the likes, shares, and subscribes, and let's begin. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine spirits, spirit guides, gods, goddesses, universal divine white light, and our higher selves for being present here for Aquarius, to allow me to give some insight through interpreting these cards for Aquarius to remain on their highest possible path. This is your here and now energy. This is your personal, interpersonal, spiritual, and love relationship area. And or this is your career and finance. And this is your underlying energy. So this can mean 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, third time's the charm, or a betrayal. So we'll see what's going on with it. It doesn't feel like a betrayal. I'm going to say that right out of the box. I do not feel that heavy energy. So it may be just a disappointment. Three is also the sign of expansion. But this is an air sign, which is you, Aquarius. So these are thoughts as well. So here you are, contemplating a decision and deciding not to make a decision. Typical air sign, having a moment. But this is important because you're waiting for a reason. This isn't just a stalemate for nothing. In Texas, we call it a Mexican standoff. I just heard that for somebody, if that rings for you. Got the Temperance card, which is saying you're doing absolutely the right thing. Waiting is the thing to do, because this is being transmuted. This is the universe working on your behalf, bringing in this divine universal white light and kind of dumbing it down for us human folk, making it to where we can easily receive it without it causing harm or overwhelming us. You've got the Ace of Swords, which is your energy. This is also the energy of a new beginning, a divine new beginning from the universe. All aces are divine new beginnings. And this particular one is allowing you to remove obstacles and start new. So whatever you've been tethered by or held back by is likely to be cut free during this period. You've got the Seven of Swords, so whatever it is that you're being removed from, you have a little bit of remorse over. You're looking back over your shoulder, but you realize you have to just take what you have and keep moving forward. It may be an advancement. It may be a new place to live. It may be any number of things. But, you know, there's every time we make a change, there's a little remorse. Even, you know, some of the people we leave behind, if you're changing jobs, that can have that feeling as well. You've got the Queen of Pentacles in your love, interpersonal, spiritual section. This is, if it's a person, it's a earth sign, which would be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. This is a very grounded energy. So if you can also be embodying it, it can apply to you, because this is very stable. It's got this solid gold pillar, which I can't imagine much would be able to either topple or crush it. This is heavy energy, by the way, so it's very rooted and grounded. Gold is very heavy in its nature. So it's not fast moving, but it is solid and stable. And this is a sign of opulence with this peacock. You've got the Wheel of Fortune, which is a karmic change in a good way. This is turning the wheels of karma in your favor. So if you felt like you've had some crazy stuff or been stuck in a rut, you're being cut loose and karma is turning in your favor. And the universe is telling you to be patient because it's being manifested. And just because you can't see it happening doesn't mean it's not. You've got a lot of big action cards here. You've got the High Priestess, which is the card to tell you to trust the universe. If you'll trust the universe and allow divine guidance, it will carry you to where you need to go without any effort on your part whatsoever, other than keeping your faith and believing in the end result. So this is your soul, this moon here, this crescent, and it's letting you know that by allowing your heart to go with the universe, that's your green heart chakra here. There's another one behind her. Her body's in the way. She is being levitated and carried through the universe, or through her life, or through her cycle of this lifetime. And she's not resisting in any way. She's not even looking. She trusts the universe so much. She does not have to look or reach or feel her feet touch the ground. This is allowing your higher self to come through and trusting your intuition and trusting the guidance from the universe and allowing that to be what happens for you. We've got clarifiers coming, so know that it'll help deepen the reading. We've got the Eight of Wands, which is communication, usually fast, like email or text, something like that. When this shows up in the work section, this usually means a large corporation. Could be government, could be IBM, it could be, Google or YouTube. It could be anything that's a large conglomerate. But lots of times it's government or government offices or some kind of official group, organization. It can be a religious organization as well. Then you have the Six of Cups, which are divine soul contracts that were made previously to coming to this earthly plane, and these people are in your life presently. You will know this because these people are immediate connections. You don't question who they are or what their motives are, and they may come into your life sporadically throughout your lifetime, come and go. They don't always stay, but there are different people that you make an immediate, like, soul connection with. Not necessarily sexual, just you feel like this person is from another lifetime. You will have that definite feeling that you've known each other before. Okay, so we're going to clarify. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine spirit guides, spirit, gods, and goddesses, and pure white light for being present here to allow me to clarify this reading for Aquarius and help them remain on their highest possible path. Thank you. There's the divine gifts again. Or, well, this is different. Sorry, jumped ahead. I'll let me finish. Got a little ahead of myself. Okay, Knight of Rods. This is definitely taking action, moving forward with something. It can have to do with work because it's rods. If it's a person, it's an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. So, it looks like expansion is the underlying, but we'll see when we get through this whole thing. Seven of Cups. This is divine gifts from the universe being laid out in your path through this lifetime. The Two of Swords is showing a lot to do with this card because this is confusing sometimes, so confusing that you just can't make a decision. You don't know which way to go first because you're overwhelmed by all of this that's coming to you. You don't understand it and you feel overwhelmed, and it would make you have a stalemate here. Just know to allow your higher self to help you with that. It will bring you the right thing at the right time if you ask the universe to do that. Okay, so you've got the Temperance card here, which is telling you to be patient, allow the universe to work in your behalf. You may be under some duress, there may be some squabbling going on somewhere, some competition, but the universe has your back. So you're not in it by yourself, you've not been left out there to fend for yourself. Just try to hold your own and allow the universe to work. You got the Ace of Swords, which is beginning and divine beginning and clarity and allowing yourself to be released from things that bind you. And the Hermit, which is telling you to go within to find your inner light, to be the light. Allow yourself to question your higher self or God or whoever you believe in as a higher source. Source energy will allow you to feel and become what you are meant to do on this this earthly plane, and what lessons you're trying to do or how to help others. If these are the things you're looking for, which we all are, this is where the answers are. If you'll meditate, if you'll sit down and be still and quiet, praying is the act of speaking to God. Meditating is the act of allowing God, the source, to speak to you. So quietness is sometimes required. That's the Hermit. Seek and you shall find. It also plays in with your higher self card here. So you've got the Seven of Swords, which is having to move forward and leave some things behind. And this implies that you possibly don't know which things you should or shouldn't take with you. What you should keep and what you should leave. This is also with the confusion of choices. Okay, we are air signs. I am a Libra. You are an Aquarius. Air signs have a difficult time sometimes making those choices. You will, though, so go within, figure it out, and move forward. Okay, so here's an ending. So this, whatever this is you're moving away from, this is an ending to a chapter. You have completed whatever this was. This is your sign, so this is a definite cutting it loose. It is done, and you're moving forward as a more grounded and solid and earth energy person. If it is a person, then that's who's moving in to your inner circle right now. Wheel of Fortune turning in your behalf. Knight of Swords, air energy coming in to cut loose whatever it is that's residual from this, making sure your path is clear when it turns in your favor. So that's the end, that's the beginning, and this is the backup, making sure that all these swords are just helping you free yourself of this. There may be more than one thing. So you've got the High Priestess, which is your divine soul, allowing yourself to be trusting in the universe, and the Knight of Cups, which is an offer of love and emotion, and it's an action. So someone or something is coming in to answer to this new phase. I want to say this because I just heard it while I was talking. When we are not at our highest vibration, we cannot attract our perfect mate. What we will attract is whoever is on that same vibration. So if it's negative, if it's weak or sick or tired or just overwhelmed with drama, you're going to attract whatever you are. Remember that. So you must get yourself to this place if you want the divine to answer you with the divine. And it looks like that's what it's calling you to do. Oh, if you will open your heart and allow yourself to clear your mind and set yourself inside that heart energy meditate with your heart chakra open, it will call in the person who's ready to give you their heart. The right person. Lots of people can try, but it has to be the right person. Communication coming in, and this is the All Believers card, which is Keep the Faith. This is a card that was included kind of like a joker in the deck of this tarot, this little mini deck that I have. I love this card because it reminds you, no matter what's going on, don't stop believing in what you're doing, because you're called down a path that you know, your path is your individual path. We have people that go along with us for the ride, but it is still your path. The Hierophant, the large government organization or religious or some kind of papal is coming to my mind, so somebody needed to hear that. This is probably where you work. And the Six of Pentacles, which is you being given your just reward. So something that's owed to you is being weighed and measured and given to you. And this is your wonderful energy coming in to allow you to receive abundance. So this is at your work. And somebody is getting what they deserve in a good way. And the Six of Cups, which is the beautiful people who have come through many lifetimes with you, who are your soul contract group. And the King of Swords. This is the Archangel Michael in this deck, and he is the underdog supporter. He is the person for truth and justice. He is definitely coming in to make sure that nothing hangs on after all of these things that come through. This is also your energy striking forth with truth and justice. So you're allowing yourself to be true to who you are, and that's a beautiful thing. This Three of Swords does not feel like a betrayal. It's also got this Nine of Cups right underneath it, so it's telling me that that's a good energy. This is take action. So the Knight of Rods is saying take action when it's time. So 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months. Third time's the charm. I don't know which one it is for you, but you'll know when it is if you allow yourself to be open to your intuition. So Aquarius, I hope you have a wonderful July 16th through 31st. If you would like a personal reading, please go to my channel, royalmystic.com, or my website, and I'll be happy to do it for you. Right now I have no waiting. It's a 1 to 2 day reading, the time period, depending on what your time zone is. So many blessings to you, and thank you for all the likes, shares, and subscribes. You guys are awesome, and I have much love to you. I'll see you again in August. Namaste.